What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 5th edition of Raven Solomon TV. We're in our inspirational track this week, and I'm so glad you joined me because I've got something so good for you. Let's get it. The word of the week is focus. Ooh-wee. Let's get it. Last year, I was unexpectedly diagnosed with epilepsy, as many of you know. I was relatively healthy, really had no inner ailments at all, so it came as a complete shock to me. It was a tough pill to swallow. It came at such a shock that I needed to take significant time off of work, not only to heal my body, but to heal my mind and my spirit as well. It was a process. So on the tail end of that time off, I ran into a friend just out and about, and this person was very familiar with my work life. We have very similar personalities in a lot of ways, very type A, high performance, and we actually work for the same company. Both workaholics and admittedly over-dedicated to our jobs. It was what it was. This person was very familiar with my medical situation, and so we caught up about that. They were very interested in how I was doing and coming along with that, which I appreciated. But after that, of course, the big question popped. As a current workaholic, his next question was, so what are you gonna do? Of course, I knew what he was referring to. He was referring to my career, my job, the thing that had defined me for so long. And I was becoming much clearer on my next move at that point, so I shared it with him. I shared that I was planning to start my own business as a speaker and a coach, and I was pretty excited about it. Although I didn't have everything planned out, I was ecstatic, in fact. And so I shared it with him. And his response, which I'll never forget, was, oh my gosh, that's so brave of you. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, it's just so risky. What are you gonna do if it doesn't work out? My reaction was, yeah, just like that. Given that this person was a current workaholic and I, an admitted recovering workaholic, I could see his intention in the situation and therefore did not defriend him completely, but I was rather disturbed by that comment, to say the least. Rather than take the opportunity to encourage me, uplift me, this person took the opportunity to project and unload their fears of stepping out and taking a risk onto me. I was way too focused at that time to allow that fear to really settle in my heart. But what if I weren't? I could have very well been deterred by that fear and remained stagnant versus taking my leap. Shortly after the situation, I was reminded of a story in one of my favorite books, highest selling book of all time, globally, the Bible. And in this story, there's this pretty awesome guy named Jesus. He's pretty powerful, and he's got this crew that he rolls with, right? His squad. These guys have been following him for forever. They really believe in his mission, and so they are there to undergird and push him forward. Pretty awesome friends. There's this one time where they're out, and Jesus decides to go up in the hills and pray, and he leaves the squad right on the shore in the boat. This massive storm comes, and Jesus is unbothered, but he decides to go back to the boat. And he gets back to the shore and he's like, where's the boat? He looks out on the sea and he sees the boat and he's like, yay. And he literally starts walking on the water to the boat. The squad is in the boat and they're like, yo, what in the world is that? And Jesus is like, bruh, it's me, chill out. They're still scared half to death and they don't believe it's him. So Peter, who's a part of the squad, is like, hey, Jesus, if it's really you, then command me to walk on the boat towards you. I'm gonna get out of the boat and I'm gonna walk on the water. Jesus is like, all right, man, come on. So Peter musters up all the faith he's got and steps out of the boat. And guess what happens? He starts to walk on the water. Yes, everything is going fine until he looks down and notices the fact that he's walking on water. And he gets scared. And he starts to sink. The friend that I ran into that day that told me what I was doing was too risky was trying to get me to look down. Was trying to get me to notice the water I was walking on so that I would grow fearful enough to do one of two things. Either begin to sink, which I don't think was his intention, or to get back in the boat with him. Back in the place that requires no insurmountable faith at all. Back in the place that's comfortable. Back in the place that is safe. As you ponder those two stories, I want to leave you with two things. One is that when you're about to take a leap of faith, when you're about to do something extraordinary, when you're about to do something beyond comprehension, make sure you surround yourself with people who will not point out your water. Surround yourself with people who instead will be like Jesus was to Peter and say, keep your eyes on me. Stay with it. Stay the course. You got it. Don't look down. Keep your head up. You look awesome. Stay focused. Keep walking. One step at a time. I got you. You got this. You can do this. You look great at it. You were made for this. Surround yourself with people like that. That's why I love getting messages from my friends and family, text messages, emails, inbox messages saying, I love what you're doing. You look awesome. Keep going. You look amazing. I shared your video. I love Raven Solomon TV. I showed it to my son. I showed it to my daughter. You know why I love it? Because they make me feel like my water is instead solid ground. You don't understand how good it makes me feel. You need to be around people who make you feel like your water is instead concrete, solid ground. It's guaranteed. Woo! And the number two thing is you got to do your job, and your one and only job is to stay focused and keep walking. Keep your head up. Don't look down. Apply reinforcement to your chin if you have to. Don't move your head. Keep walking. Keep moving. Keep producing. Keep posting. Keep shaking. Keep trying. Stay focused. Stay the course. See the long haul. Hold your head up so you can see the oceans and the seas you have yet to conquer. You've got so much in store for you. Stay focused. Stay the course. Keep moving. Don't look down. Those two things are pivotal as you prepare to step out of the boat and onto the water. Surround yourself with the right people and stay focused. Keep moving. Because you know I want to see you thrive.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check me out on ravensolomon.com and all of the social media outlets you see on your screen. Keep moving. I got you.